Well, let's talk a little bit about it. You have been really instrumental in getting this Broadway relief project off the ground. So talk to people about exactly what it is.
The Broadway Relief Project was organized by Molly Braverman at Broadway Green Alliance, Jeff Whitting at Open Jar Studios, and myself. And we're using the power of our incredible wardrobe artists, our stitchers and sewers, to manufacture as many gowns and PPEs as we can, and get them to the city and out to where it's needed most.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about it, because when you talk about wardrobe and you talk about the show seamstresses, they can really do some serious work. They're making masks and they're making gowns. So how many are getting out there right now, and where exactly are they going?
They gave us a quota of about 45,000 gowns that they
Wow.
needed, and they gave us several weeks to manufacture. And thus far, we've been able to do over 5,000 gowns, and we're just working hard. It's a 7-day a week, effort with stitchers all over the 5 boroughs. Windsor Cleaners, as you just showed there, they're
Sure.
our magnificent dry cleaning service that gets the materials to the stitchers and back. And then Open Jar, Jeff Whitting, organizing all of this stuff on a daily basis, is working some magic.
I'll talk a little bit about it. Who else is volunteering, and what are they providing?
I would love to highlight Windsor Cleaners because that's so crucial. In the effort to organize this, we were stuck trying to figure out how we were going to get materials to people at home so they could manufacture, and then how we were going to get those made manufactured gowns and masks to where they needed to be. And Jeff stepped in with having Open Jar as our home base. So we got in touch with Bruce Barish at Windsor Cleaners, because dry cleaning services are an essential business, and his entire staff is working nonstop to get the materials out to our stitchers. Once they're manufactured, back to Open Jar, and then from Open Jar we can get them to where they need to be.
Oh, that is
So
wonderful.
Windsor Cleaners for the win.
Absolutely. And you know what? We've interviewed them here on Pix 11, and they just really are a magnificent family-run business. So I love to see that.
Yes.
So many of the actors have been going digital with sing-alongs and performances to help through this crisis. Talk a little bit about what about music helps us during this time, because it really does. It certainly brings us together. That's for sure.
Music brings us joy. Music gives us hope, and there's nothing better or more needed right now than joy and hope. And every time someone gets together and puts together one of these videos, montages, clips of folks getting together to sing, it fills the heart. It fills us with hope. It reminds us of what brings us joy, and it keeps us together and connected in the way that only music can. And so I'm grateful for every time it happens.
Joy and hope, those are two words certainly that we want to hear right now. Javier, thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it. We'll continue to get all your information out there, but thanks for joining us here on Pix 11.